Hey everyone. So this is Hillary D. Simpson again, your parent success coach, and today I've been asked to share my favorite chapter of my new book, What Every Parent Needs to Know for Their Child's Success. Okay? And in this book, it's chapter 10. My favorite chapter is chapter 10. And that chapter is saying what children would like you to know. Okay, it's not me now, it's the children. So what I did was I interviewed 8th graders, about 150 8th graders, and I told them that I was writing the book and I wanted a chapter for parents from the students. So the question is, what is it that you want your parent to know so that they can be more successful? And they were all excited. They actually went to town on this one. Okay, it's an acronym and it spells out TASK, TASK, and the first letter T stands for trust. They say you don't trust them. Now they're middle schoolers, so I can think of why you probably feel that way. But the research is saying that, if you don't really trust them, then it makes them wonder, should they really live up to that responsibility since you actually don't trust them? They're saying things like they want to spend more time with their friends, listen to their side of the story instead of taking someone else's side. And a lot of times they'll say things like, you say, if you tell me the truth, I won't be mad. But then they tell you the truth and they end up in worse trouble. That's not cool. They don't like that. So you can't do that, right? Okay, if you want to have some kind of trust with them, you're going to have to give them a little bit more freedom and a little bit more responsibility. And you can do it a little bit at a time. And you can say, I am trusting you here to do this because I know that you're responsible. And usually they kind of tend to live up to it and understand that they're not perfect. They say that too. We are not perfect. They have to understand and think about when you were a teen, you were not perfect either. You made mistakes. So give them a little bit of allowance, okay? So trust them a little bit more. The other one is A. A stands for apologize when you are wrong. That really hits, right? Apologize when you are wrong. You know how it is that parents get when they make a mistake. They don't come back and say, well, I am so sorry, I should have done better. Yeah, maybe a few of you might, but a lot of you don't. You put on the parental hat and you figure, okay, well, I can make mistakes. It's okay. It's okay for me not to apologize. So I said it wrong. No. You expect them to apologize. You expect them to be responsible. So you have to apologize when you are wrong. Okay? It sets up better trust. It sets them up to understand you better and know that you're just a human being. Parents are, we don't expect perfection from parents. We understand that parents make mistakes. So it's okay. You need to apologize. Okay? They respect you a whole lot more when you say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. The S stands for TASS is to stop yelling. Let me say that again. Stop yelling. Now you know how it is, parents. When you think that you are losing the argument, a lot of times you raise your voice to show authority. But when you do that, it doesn't make you seem more impressive. They tune you out. Yeah, if they were 4 and 5, they'd probably be a little bit scared. But at 14, going on 15, they are not that scared. So they tune you out and they don't think that much of you because you can't control your anger. You don't know how to control yourself in order to talk to them. So that's a no-no. Try your best and keep it low and keep it calm. Yes, still be firm, but once you start raising your voice, you've kind of like lost it. Okay? You've lost it in their eyes. Remember that they're teens, they're 2 steps away from adulthood, right? So they understand what's going on. They see that as you losing the battle, you're tuned out, they don't respect it. All right? The last one is K. K is for keep encouraging them. They figure that once they get into middle school, you stop encouraging. You stop staying on top of them. And they're kind of pretty much on their own. And I noticed that in elementary school, yes, parents are all over everything. But once they get to middle school, they figure that they're adults. They are not. That's the time when they make mistakes. So you have to stay on top of them. You have to be their best friend in a different way. Because when you're teaching middle school, you have to teach it differently from elementary school, okay? You have to show them respect. And you have to continue to keep encouraging them. Great job that you did. Talk to them. Be their friend. Find out what's going on. And if they can trust you, they'll talk to you. Okay, but you have to open up the doors, leave the doors open so that they can trust you. Don't jump on them for everything because they're going to make mistakes. Understand that. Set your limits and just make sure that you're staying on top of them, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's okay. They're learning. Okay? Again, Every child must have a chance or should have a chance for a bright future. And that future goes on into middle school and high school, okay? So you need to stay with them, and they want you to focus on the task. Trust them, apologize when you're wrong, stop yelling, and keep encouraging. This is your Parent Success Coach. I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.